Today is June 30th. This is episode 68. And I'm getting ready to wet sand with that block up there, 400 grit. I sanded this area right here, that little bubble that was there. Put a little bit of primer on it. Getting ready to put a second coat of primer. And this will be the last area that I wet sand, so by the time I get there, it'll be dry. Also address this. There was a little bit of buildup around the letters. And so I just kind of blocked that area lightly again. Got some primer on it. And over here there was too, but I didn't have to really do much sanding. There's still a little bit on that P underneath there, right at the, but I'm not going to worry about it. Everything else looks really good. I think it's ready after I wet sand. So here we go. I've got this thing wet sanded with 400 all over. I gently blew off the plastic in case there was some dust hanging out there. And I've got my dust collection back there, pulling it in. Glad I used the air tip to blow this out because I had some water come out right there. That obviously would have been a catastrophe. So anyway, it's ready for the sealer. So there are still some little areas, and I'm sure if I spent the next several days, I'd keep finding stuff, but they're so small, and I'm not going to worry about it. I do believe I have this taken care of. So yeah, I think it's ready to go, and I think it's going to look good overall. So, all right, here we go. Here it is. This is about 15 or 20 minutes after I sprayed 2 medium wet coats and then a mist coat over everything. It's looking pretty good so far. I'm gonna let it sit in the garage here today, and then tomorrow pull it out tomorrow morning. Looking pretty good. There's some little areas that I'm noticing, but I kind of expected that you'd find some. This area right here kind of makes me mad because that did not show up when I was wet sanding and so forth. But anyway, that must be in the primer, but it is what it is. Can't do anything about it now. But it looks like everything laid down pretty well. What I did on the mist coat is I increased the pressure from 35 to about 40 and then stood back a little bit further and just went over the panel a little faster than normal. So it's wet, but it's just misting onto the panel. So I've never done it before. I'm assuming that's how you do it. It looks pretty good. I've never sprayed metallic, that is. It's looking pretty wet. A little bit of orange peel up on the top there. This is looking a little bit odd. I don't know if that's gonna, I might not have got it coated evenly right there. Hopefully that won't be too noticeable out in the sun. It looks pretty even down here. Again, it's still drying, so a little bit of orange peel on that. Grill looks pretty good. Fender looks good. The hardest area to spray is up here. So there is going to be some orange peel there, I suppose. Because it's hard to get the gun at the right angle and to spray directly down on the panel without hitting it on the side with the hose. So did the best I could. So it is what it is. It looks like everything is, for the most part, is pretty good. Got down low. All right. I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'll let it dry today, like I said, here in the garage, and then I'll pull it out tomorrow morning and paint the top. So that's the goal for tomorrow, is to paint the top. All right, catch you later.